Hi guys, this is Amy for Recipe Tryouts, and today we are making lemon chicken with oven baked asparagus with a little Parmesan and lemon juice on it. So let's get cooking. Okay guys, so the first thing we gotta do is we are going to season our chicken. For this, the lemon juice is gonna be a lot of the flavor of it. So we really want to season the chicken with a simple seasoning like this Nature Seasons by Morton's. Guys, this stuff you can literally use on everything. So, what we're gonna do here is just season up the chicken a bit. And then we're gonna move it. We're gonna start cooking on our pan with a little bit of olive oil, and then just cook up that chicken real nice. Okay guys, so we're gonna turn on our stove top to medium high, and got our fork for the chicken. We're gonna grab our olive oil here and just kind of put a little bit on the bottom, just enough so the chicken doesn't stick real bad. Okay, so we got our chicken. Well, hold on, first we gotta make sure it's getting nice and warm. I'm gonna just, while we're waiting for that to heat up, we'll just turn our chicken over and season the other side as well. Sounds like a plan to me, huh? Get our Nature Seasoning and just season it on up. Yay! Okay. So now just take the pan, kind of run that oil around it just to, I mean, it's a non-stick pan, so you really don't need a whole lot of oil. I just like to use it as an extra zhuzh, kind of, I guess. Whatever. Anyway. So, get our chicken. And put it in the pan to cook. Okay, so while our chicken is cooking, we are going to get our asparagus ready and also try to get our lemons ready. Okay, y'all, we have our asparagus here, and we're just going to cut off the ends so that we're not eating any weird stuff. And then we're gonna get a sheet pan, like a cookie sheet, and place it on there and get it ready to bake. So, let's go ahead. Okay. Good asparagus. I just line up the bottoms real good so that they're all cut at the same spot. So there's nothing too oddly shaped or anything. Sometimes you get a weird one that's kind of short. So I just like to cut that one by itself. But here we go. Almost there. After we get these cut, we're gonna flip that chicken over. It sounds like it's about ready to flip. Last little bit. See, little bitty short one. Just cut the end off like that. Tell you what, guys, I love me some asparagus. And I especially love it if your kids or anything, or if you even don't like asparagus cooked just steamed or whatever. You can cook it the way that I'm having it done, and it's amazing. Okay, y'all, we're over here. Now we're gonna flip our chicken so it doesn't get burnt or too cooked on one side. Be careful, because it's oil, it will pop you, but that's okay. Just turn it over. Try to get some out over here for the little piece. Let's continue our asparagus. Okay, y'all, so we have our asparagus cut. We have our pan. So what we're gonna do is just put all of our asparagus on here and just kind of spread it out as much as you can so it's kind of even, so it'll all cook kind of evenly. You know, just to make sure. So, it's all pretty evened out here. So, first thing we're going to do is get a little bit of olive oil and just kind of use that, sprinkle it around, a little bit of salt, okay, gotta get the pepper, because I forgot. Okay, just a bit of pepper. And then, so what I like to do is just kind of roll them around in it, in the pepper and the salt and the olive oil, just so that they get nicely coated. So that's what I'm going to do here. Just get it all nicely coated, evenly and stuff. And there we go. Make sure that we got them all back here as even on here as possible. Don't want them to cook weirdly or anything like that. So, okay. I think we're going to leave that one out. Good. Both ones it was still going. So, okay. We got them here. Take off this. And I always put Parmesan cheese, the shredded Parmesan, instead of like the shaker, because it makes for a better taste. It's got a better flavor to it. So that's what we're gonna do. Like this. Get it in here. Just kind of sprinkle it on. You can use as much or as little as you like. Doesn't have to be, you know, any kind of prescribed amount or anything. Just however much you want to put on it. It's fine. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. So use more or use less or anything like that. So, there we go. Like that. So now I'm going to preheat our oven to about 425, and the asparagus will cook in that as soon as it's heated up. And then we will work on our lemon saucy stuff for the chicken and asparagus. Okay, y'all, we're over here with our chicken. I have my meat thermometer just to make sure that it's not undercooked, because it's gross. And we don't want to kill anybody, don't want to make anybody sick. So this chicken is still cooking. Let's go ahead and set our oven to 425. Just open it a little bit. So, okay. It got hot. Gotta cool off. Okay. Try again. Chicken. It's getting up there. Yep, needs to cook just a little more. And that's fine, because we still got to do our asparagus and the sauce in the oven. Let's just turn this over. So we get that nice color on both sides. And next we're gonna do the asparagus and the sauce. Okay guys, so right now what we're gonna do while the chicken is still cooking is we are going to cut our lemons in half and just kind of squeeze, well no, we're gonna get juice out of one and then slices out of the other to put in with the chicken whenever we put the chicken back into the sauce. So let me get a plate for this chicken. And a bowl for the lemon slices. Okay, so if you're gonna get juice from a lemon, you take your lemon, kind of push down on it and roll it a little bit, and you'll get a lot of good juice. Okay, let me get my lemon juicer. Hold on real quick. Go ahead and pull this chicken off. For a minute. Turn off the heat so it doesn't burn. Set that over there. And as I was saying, roll the lemon, then slice it. Here's a juicy one. So there's your pretty little lemon pieces. So you get the bowl. Put the lemon like that in the juicer. Then you just squeeze. Squeeze all the way down. Get as much as you can get. Okay. That's one piece. One half, anyway. Do the same with the other side. Squeeze it down. Until there's no more juice coming out. Okay. And there's that. So that is our lemon juice. Just sit that there. So now we're going to do the lemon slices. So we'll cut the ends off here. Okay. Cut this end off. Very nice. And just cut you little slices. They're a little crooked. That's okay. Just remember, what's our motto here? Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be edible, right? Sure, we'll go with that. And I think that's good. So now we have our juice and our slices. And we are waiting on the oven to get to the temperature, because I got out of order before we make our sauce. So, if you need to go to the bathroom or anything, go ahead. Need to have a cigarette, I don't know. If you smoke, I don't unless I'm drinking usually, but the lemon is going to have butter, the lemon juice, the chicken, the lemon slices, a touch of pepper since the lemon's already pretty sour. So we're not going to add a whole lot of salt to it. But really, the seasoning we're just going to taste as we go. Okay guys, our oven is heated, so now we are going to put our asparagus in. Same thing as normal, middle of the middle shelf. Put it up there, and now we can start on our sauce. Okay, so for this sauce, we are going to be adding in our butter and our lemon juice. So let's go ahead and put this on medium heat. And yes, it's okay to leave all the little bits and pieces in the oil in here. It'll just make it taste better. So, this is probably a little over a tablespoon of butter. Might be just add a tablespoon. It's stick butter and I don't have the paper for it. So, just use what you got. Let that melt. Let me get a spoon somewhere. Spoon. Put in spoon. So just kind of mix it around with this stuff. It's not going to be like a super thick, hearty, like creamy kind of sauce. It's just going to be a light little drizzling sauce. We got the butter in. You know what we'll probably need? A little bit of garlic, guys. So let's get some garlic and put that in there first. Okay guys, so today, just using the Spice World garlic here, because I just kind of on a whim decided we're going to put garlic in here, even though you usually kind of try to want to use garlic with lemon just because it makes it taste good. But this, a little bit of that. It's a little brown, it's okay. It's not gonna hurt anything. I mean, there's butter and oil and garlic in here. Okay, that smells the garlic's fragrance. Now, let's add our lemon juice. Listen to that sizzle. So, I'll turn this down, and let's see, we might need something else here. Let's see if we can find out what Handy Helper thinks.
Handy Helper. What's up?
What do you think we could use to thicken this up a little bit, make it a little more saucy, a little less watery?
Flour or cornstarch.
You think some cornstarch?
I think cornstarch more than flour.
I think some cornstarch too. Thanks, Handy Helper. So we're gonna get we're gonna get a cornstarch mix and add it to this so that it thickens. Okay, y'all, we got our cornstarch and water mixture in here, so we're just gonna pour that in. It's gonna melt into it, I promise. Yeah, that's thickening up a bit. Might be too thick. Because you don't want a glaze consistency, you want a sauce consistency. That's more like a glaze than a sauce. So, we're gonna get another tablespoon of butter. Because we're kind of just flying by the seat of our pants here. Because that's what we do. We just improvise and make up as we go. Yay! Yeah, that's awfully congealed. Let's see. Be right back. Okay guys, so I know it's not fresh lemon juice. This is looking weird, huh? But sometimes you gotta improvise and use the bottled stuff. So here we go. Just gonna squeeze some in. Just trying to thin it out. Making it up as we go, cause that's just what we do. And just as soon as we get this sauce situation figured out, we're gonna check on that asparagus. That's a little better, I think. Yeah, that's much better. I'll turn that down to simmer. I'm gonna put our chicken back in here. Chicken piece, chicken, and more chicken. Okay. And gonna add our lemon slices. Just wherever, doesn't matter. Just kind of place them in there. Wherever you would want to go. Okay, now we're gonna leave that on low to simmer, and let's check on our asparagus. We need our oven mitt because it's hot. Okay, it's looking real nice. Just a few more minutes. And then we'll pull it out and do the second part for that asparagus. Okay, y'all, we've been cooking the chicken in the sauce for about 5 minutes now. So we went ahead and turned it over and placed the lemons back where we wanted them. And every once in a while, we'll just kind of throw some sauce on top just to make sure it doesn't get dried out or anything. Okay, next we're gonna check on our asparagus. So, let me just turn off my timer here. Get our oven mitt and pull it out. Okay, now it's looking good. So what we're gonna do next is we're going to squirt a little lemon juice on top and then add some, a little more Parmesan. We got our Parmesan and our lemon juice. So we're just gonna kind of bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. And if it's not open up your cheese. Just put a small little bit of a fresh coat of Parmesan on there. Kind of extend it out a little bit. There we go. And there. So now we will put the asparagus back into the oven for about 5 minutes or so. And then after that, we'll be ready to eat. Okay guys, so we're still waiting on the asparagus to cook, but I went ahead and turned off our chicken because it was done. I put a lid on it so it didn't lose a whole lot of moisture and just sitting there. Also keeps it warm by keeping the heat in. And the sauce is great. It's actually pretty tasty. The garlicky, lemony, buttery yumminess of it. So this is a great meal for when you're in a hurry. You don't have a whole lot of time. I mean, literally this took like an hour to get done. And that's including cutting stuff and grabbing things that I needed and everything else. So it's a pretty good, quick meal for when you're got a busy week or you get home late or something like that. So yeah, don't underestimate simplicity. Okay, y'all, our asparagus is done. And now we're just gonna plate up and we can eat. Okay guys, so here we have it. Our lemony chicken breast with baked Parmesan asparagus, with a little bit of lemon juice and some of that delicious lemon sauce that we made. So, let's eat.